How's everybody doing today? So, I haven't been on for a little while. I've been kind of busy getting a couple things done and moved around or whatever, but no excuses here. I wanted to talk about when it comes to spiritual journeys and manifestation, a lot of what you have to deal with is based on your experience and what you're actually currently thinking about and how you frame yourself. Like, how do you envision yourself right now? What you believe about yourself right now is actually coming into fruition, mirroring you in the everyday life. So your experiences are actually solidifying that. Let's say you have a bad experience, right? Then you get into a certain mood, or you get angry or whatever, and now that mood and attitude is solidifying the experience you're having. So you're gonna have more experiences where it puts you in that mood, because it wants to keep you in that, it'll bring you down into that vibration. It's kind of like, let's say you're superhuman, right? But you're only a little bit of superhuman, and someone shoots a bullet and you're trying to stop the bullet, but as you're trying to catch it, it keeps pulling you all the way through, and you can't slow it down, because the momentum is built up and it's just carrying you on, right? I don't know if that's a good analogy. Or like, let's say someone's in a truck and you got a rope and you're trying to stop the truck from moving forward, but you can't, because the truck is much more, the engine is much more powerful than you are, and all the weight of the vehicle, it keeps dragging you along, and you're trying to stop it. The momentum is built up, and that all that energy is built up, and it's hard to slow that force down. So what you're experiencing is actually snowballing an effect of the next experience. And it sucks, because if you had a bad experience, now you're like, oh crap, now I'm gonna have more bad experiences. Well, yeah, but you gotta remember to set your mind frame back into optimism and positivity to, be able to have that super strength to stop the truck with the rope and just stop it in its tracks like Superman. It requires tremendous effort, to be honest, especially if you're teetering all the way on one side. Let's say you're kind of in a low negative vibration a lot of the time. It takes tremendous force to stop it. But once you get going the other direction and the positivity in your vibrations increasing, that force is also hard to stop. So if you got it going and you're in the great optimism, good vibes, positivity, that force is also hard to stop. So you want to be having the experiences and the positivity of that motion, because that locomotive is going down the railroad tracks, right? And it's heading towards the light, and it takes tremendous force to slow it down. So that's why when you're rolling if you're on, you're on fire, you're rolling with a good positivity, it's hard to break that momentum, because the vibration is going that way. Just like the negative vibration is going that way, the positive will go that way as well. That's why experiences, your experience on day-to-day basis are important to have good experiences, because you're solidifying your life by what you're doing and what you're throwing in the subconscious mind. Be who you want to be. Dress how you want to dress. When I shifted my clothing a little bit to where I started, wearing a little bit better clothing, people's positivity towards me actually increased, because they didn't look at you like an average bum walking down the street wearing a 4-year-old t-shirt or whatever, or you look like a big kid walking around in sweatpants and a t-shirt or something like that. You start dressing better, and then the reaction to people is actually more positive. When that positive energy is getting thrown back at you, you receive that vibration, and it's also increasing your own vibration. So the collective consciousness is affecting you, right? It can affect you in a negative or unpositive way. That's why your experience, like I said, your experiences are important. You start dressing better. You start believing that you're a more abundant person. Clothing is vanity, but the perception of consciousness will see it as something else. So even if you don't care about it, just like, I mean, if you have a choice to like dress good or dress bad, like, money's no issue, right? What, like, which one are you going to choose? Which one do you want to have better reactions with other people with? How do you carry yourself? Are you walking with your, are you hunched over, or are you like bringing your shoulders back, trying to keep your body in alignment, your spine in correction, so you can heal yourself, and not, there's a lot of different things that are involved with this. It's good to like work on your health and your posture, because that helps your health. It also, helps the positivity around you feel good. You look good. You get good vibes from people. It's about being who you're meant to be, being in your frame, like acting yourself while dressing good, having good vibes with other people, and having good conversations with other people, increasing the vibration. Now, you may not be a people person, so you don't have to talk to everybody. I'm not saying you have to go around and talk to everybody that's in for good vibes or whatever. That's not what I mean. The vehicle you're driving, if you had a choice, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? What if you had a choice on which house you're living in? Which house are you picking? You must put yourself in that position. You must envision it. If you don't have it today, envision where you are. Envision if you want to be an athlete, a pro athlete, or getting paid to be an athlete, or just as a hobby and be competitive, whatever. Envision yourself playing that sport. Do it, practice it, wear the clothing, go out, practice it, be involved in the community of it. Watch it on TV when you're resting, and believe you're becoming it. You must become and experience what it is you want to experience. That comes with everything in life. If you want to be socially involved with certain people, maybe you want to have a love interest, and you want to meet somebody, like, believe that you're meeting that person and you're talking to them. Envision in your mind that they're excited and nervous to talk to you. Pretend that they're excited and nervous, like they're the one nervous, texting you, like thinking that they're hoping that you like them, when you're the one that actually wanted them in the first place. You were hoping that they wanted you, but no, their mindset is they're nervous. They want you. I don't know if he likes me, or I don't know if she likes me. And like, what are you talking about? I'm the one that wanted you in the first place. You got to envision that, and that situation will that you'll conjure that up. And if you're thinking about a certain individual, well, just think of you should have your book expanded. Like, you should be envisioning a certain type of person, not just like maybe an individual you already know, or just like that specific person that you want, because that you might be interfering with a divine selection in that place. But if you want somebody like that looks just like that, acts just like that, envision that you have that by divine right, and then they're the ones trying to get with you, and then you'll end up meeting them in real life. That's part of that manifestation. Experience gives you the experience. So if you just sit at home and not do anything all day, well, that might be what you experience. But if you go outside and take a walk or go on a hike, you're changing dynamic by creating some sort of action. But if you're studying and meditating at home, that's fine too. But I mean, if you're at home all the time, are you meditating? Are you doing your practices? Are you working out? Like, what's going on? Do a little something to get you in the vibration of making your life better. I'm not saying go out and grind. I'm not the person that likes to grind. I don't grind. I find myself having to grind because I have an anxiety against it, and that's what the universe is sending me, because it's, oh, Brandon doesn't like grinding, so we're going to give him a situation when he wants to grind in. So no, I'm going to step back. No, this is my frame. I feel comfortable. I'm in my frame doing this. So stop giving me that, because I'm doing this. I'm having this experience, and there's nothing you can do about it. You tell your subconscious mind, this is what's going to happen. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. This is what's going to happen. You just demand it as by divine right, and envision it without fear, because that'll create the law of assumption is no fear. You're not worried about it happening. You just know that it's going to happen. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I guess I hope you liked my, I hope you like my videos, and I'm going to continue to make them. Sorry I haven't made one in a while, and as always, I greatly appreciate you guys watching my videos, and have a nice day.